the winning bout. Telling my ambition got me tripping on the winner's route. Never be the same once you see what all the winners about. So when you shouting the winners out, do remember us. Do remember us. When you shouting the winners out, do remember us. Do remember us. Do remember us. When you shouting the winners out, do remember us. Do remember us.
Transform, ill mind, metamorphosize, shape.
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from Milwaukee as the Bucks take it to the hardwood at the Bradley Center. Kevin Harlan here, joining me, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and the entire 2K Sports crew. And courtesy of State Farm, the starting group for the Rockets. Lee is in at the point. Danny Granger out there with Worthy. Then there's Anderson, and it's Elijah Wan in at the 5 down low. And for the Bucks, Wallace out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Jennings, and it's LaRusso, and it's Pressey in at the shooting guard. So the Rockets win the tip. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. He goes up. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Heads up play, preventing the easy layup.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, he saw it was a free layup, didn't want to give that up, so he fouled him to force free throw.
The first one falls. Good on both. Here is Jennings. Passes it to Pressey. Jennings dishes to Wallace. Pass to Pressey. 6 on the shot clock. The feed to Jennings. Straight up. Can't get it to fall. On defense, the Bucks. This is the second meeting of the year against this Rockets team.
Yeah, there are going to be games like that during the course of the season, so you just have to put it in the rearview mirror and move on.
You know, one of the things I would have liked to have seen, Steve, was somebody step up and try to grab some leadership responsibility. Try to shake them or pull them out of the funk, but it never happened.
Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Scott Skiles. And Doris, what do you have to say?
Kevin, to sum up his goal, he said that everyone needs to have the same mindset on defense today or they won't have success. He warned his team that they're up against a unit that will capitalize on every mistake they make so they can't get caught daydreaming on defense. Stay awake, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. So keeping the opposing shooters in check, guys. We're making that a verdict. And he puts it down with authority. Strike slam Cam for another angle.
How's that for finishing with flavor?
Absolutely fantastic.
I think he was saving that one for a special occasion.
Not a fast start for the Bucks. 6-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And a big key to the loss to me was how poorly they shot their free throws. They just didn't make the most of their opportunities at the line.
They sure didn't. I'm not sure if it was a lack of concentration or confidence or a combination of the two, but it never looked settled at the strike.
Fires from deep, and Nick Anderson hits from deep. Anderson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Ranger against LaRusso. Outside Jennings. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's going to go on James Worthy.
At the line for the Bucks, Brandon Jennings. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. About 5.5 minutes left to play here in the first. Olajuwon backing down. From deep. And another 3 for Houston.
I think we could see them put up some big numbers if they keep shooting like this. I mean, 4 or 5 early, and they look focused and locked in.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Well, some missed opportunities offensively, and this is a good timeout. Let these guys get a blow, take a breather, get their legs back under them, and then refocus.
Now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at New Jersey. They're in control of the #1 seed, looking to finish out the season strong. But of course, Milwaukee, not really any threat right now.
Well, right now for the Bucks, they've been smack dab in the middle of the pack and just haven't been able to climb the ladder. They've been stuck in kind of a middling form.
Yeah, they've just sort of been hovering there in the middle of the pack. And, you know, this is not a very exciting team, and I think that's a problem. I mean, you've got to give your fans some hope. And this team, to this point, just kind of ho-hum.
First one falls for him. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here is Jennings, averaging 18 points a game. Wallace outside. Six to shoot. Pressey against Anderson. Jumps up. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
His footwork in the low post is tremendous, almost ballerina-like.
And you know, guys, shoot-arounds have been a tradition in the NBA for a long time, but in recent years, a lot of teams have decided to eliminate shoot-arounds or make them later in the day, based on scientific studies about proper sleeping habits.
And he makes the free throw. You know, the other thing about eliminating morning shoot-arounds, the research said that having players on a later schedule is actually a good thing.
You know, Kevin, you think about it. I mean, normally you have your most energy in the middle of the day, but most games are played at night. So if you're on a later schedule, it's probably a way for players to have a little more energy at tip-off as long as they take advantage of being able to come in later.
Here's Pressey. 17 points for him last game against Portland. Defended by Anderson. Anderson against Pressey. James Worthy comes up with a rebound. Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Wallace is there. 7 points in the game. And here is Granger. Shoots the three. Another miss by Houston.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Now, the D may have done just enough there, Clark, to bother him and throw that shot off.
Out of bounds. And they retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. Timeout called the Bucks. Here is Jennings. Backs him down. Right side Jennings. Wallace. Clock at 6. Outside Jennings. On the high post. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound.
That's a good shot. High percentage. Can't complain about that one.
They set the pick. Granger from outside gets it to go. Granger's got 5 points so far.
Kevin, you look at how they built this lead, and one reason is their outstanding shooting from beyond the arc. That's always a weapon.
Here's Pressey. 5 points in the game. Outside Jennings. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Now, tough call there on that illegal screen.
He didn't look set to me, Steve. I thought that was a good call.
He has 7. Granger left side. Off target with his 3. Bucks trail by 11. Now here's Jennings. He feeds it to Wallace. Shoots. And again, the Bucks miss. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 17-6 run. He's guarded by Jennings. Got a piece of it.
He anticipated the kick out and came up with the steal.
Here's Wallace. Again, Wallace missing. Rockets leading by 11. Here's Lee. Another miss by Houston. There's 1:40 left here in the first quarter. Wallace, the pass to Jennings. Screen by Bogut. Jennings kicks to Bogut. Down goes the slam.
Tell you what, he's not going to win any high jump competition, so it's a good thing he doesn't have to go too far to get to the rim.
I'm not sure he could, or any of us could slip a piece of paper under him when he takes off.
Well, it doesn't matter much, so Kevin, because he's such a big man. And if he gets positioned, forget about it.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing, doesn't it, Steve?
It sure does, and now it's to the point where they just feel unstoppable.
Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the corner. Jennings can't get it to go.
You know, this is a shot that we've seen him miss, but actually the coaches would like to see him not miss as many.
Pressey, Cram.
That's exactly where they wanted to go with the ball, even though he didn't finish.
Jennings passes to Pressey.
Already 4 turnovers, and we're not even halfway through the first quarter yet.
Yeah, very, very sloppy play. It's really holding them back, Clark.
Scott, good.
And you have to like the way they've started out offensively.
Yeah, I like the way they put together basket after basket, consecutive hoops, and as a result, they put together a nice lead here. I really don't like what I'm seeing their last couple of possessions, Kevin. That's 2 turnovers in a row, careless turnovers at that.
They're getting a little casual with the ball. They've got to nip that in the bud right now.
Here's Jennings. With 1 on the clock. Oh, he put it down! What a shot! At the buzzer!
And he barely beats the clock with that 3. Steve, that's a great way to end the quarter.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Rockets on top, leading by 8.
And the key is you look at the steal totals for this team. They have really put good pressure on the offense.
Well, you know what? Pressure can lead to pilfers, and pilfers can lead to points. So we've got the 3 P's: pressure, pilfers, points. Get it done.
More great action when we return.